They're part of the changing face of politics, helping to fuel the so-called rainbow wave.
237 lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer candidates on ballots all over the country today. That's a nearly 20% rise from 2019, and they are among the political hopefuls who could shatter glass ceilings with wins today.
Hi, I'm Nick Core. This is our moment, Minneapolis.
If Nick Core is elected, he would become the first openly gay Asian American to serve on the Minneapolis City Council. The same city has the nation's most aggressive police reform on the ballot. In the first major election since the murder of George Floyd and the conviction of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin, voters will decide whether to replace the Minneapolis Police Department with a Department of Public Safety that would answer to the City Council, a new direction that Core says he supports.
Our movement as LGBTQ people really started because of the fact that, because of police brutality.
But a win for Core isn't a given. He's facing an incumbent who's been in office for 23 years and cast the only vote against overhauling the Minneapolis Police Department. Lisa Goodman's campaign website says she supports adding more officers to the streets, not fewer. Minneapolis could also elect its first LGBTQ mayor. Sheila Nazad is in a crowded field of 17 candidates looking to oust incumbent mayor Jacob Fry. History could also be made in Georgia. Liliana Bakhtiari is running for a seat on the nonpartisan Atlanta City Council. In 2017, Bakhtiari became the first queer Muslim person in the U.S. to run for office. She says then-President Donald Trump's so-called Muslim ban is what propelled her to political run. Bakhtiari, however, narrowly lost that race by just 250 votes. But this election is different after a historic change in Georgia. Last year, the Peach State turned blue for the first time in decades, handing Joe Biden a presidential win and the U.S. Senate the majority with the election of two Democratic senators, Jon Ossoff and Raphael Warnock.
It was met with a lot of support, but also sometimes equal amounts hostility. And this time it feels incredibly different. That identity is far more celebrated and uplifted.
Both Core and Bakhtiari say their individual wins would be major wins for the LGBTQ plus communities that they are proud to be a part of.
It's not just me winning a seat. It's me bringing an entire community of people that saved me more times than I can count, and that continue to do that every single day.
It's about representation. It's about understanding what your communities need. And so being able to have a person in the city council representing this ward specifically is huge because we've never had that before.
Now, every state in the nation except Mississippi has an openly LGBTQ plus elected official. According to the numbers from the LGBTQ Victory Institute, as of right now, there are fewer than 1,000 gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender elected officials in the U.S.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.